Oh, I possess no... Those of other races, that's all 'tis mine. And even if I did, no matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Fascinating. Such as this bowstring. Why do you stare? I suppose I sought into the timing could not forgive me. Every elf undergoes... I've been training... Indeed. I grew so vexed thanks to you. It might be just what I need to find my many thanks. But this is no... That's where I train, you see. I do hope you'll join me.
Where are you going?
Another errand too. Times are hard. And barely scraping the ones to turn pockets.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. You've done a fine job, Colin. The number of those who, should you continue, and ere it slips. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. Ah, yes. When he learnt of your as to how he learnt, I shall be sure to inform you. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your for some time now, and so, the false sovereigns but may up approach. What say you, your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries, once your infiltration... Here, take care. Ah. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances. There is much we ought to tend to. I bear word from a minister who, from the pains he took, that alone is the regent kin. He bids you to use this opportunity. I shall ensure that the daughter...
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
Onward to Vernworth Castle.
Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home... Oh, sound appealing? Travelers at the inn. You've come! So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've many thanks, friend. I knew I could...
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
Indeed. You are. Correct.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose. I served one master who had every pawn change vocation upon a whim. It was a bit befuddling, but each to their own.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace. A new day, a new... active.
Some call it culture, I call it dull.
Oh, could use a rest.
Let me get that.
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
This place is lovely. I might stay here.
I know every place here may have
Could use a dash of salt. Well then, sir. Quiet at last.
Do you know how long you'll...
You follow me.
Always a fresh breeze blowing.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill...
Our first sovereign in decades.
Have you
heard?
There's been more restrictions on goods trading.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour would be right.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime.
The sky always puts me in a...
It's on me.
Pleasant surroundings make nice place this.
Sooner, mate. Not sure why I patrol it.
Perfect.
On stage with backache like this.
Quite ridiculous.
wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers off everything.
What business could be so pressing?
I would not presume to know. However, it
Oh, perhaps. Oh, unring as if anyone now. If
Surely none more important than this.
Indeed. But
I'd sooner stay out. Waiting on that report.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you.
To be said,
Things will sort
themselves
themselves out.
welcome as fine
I
ale
do
as
so
the
enjoy
day.
these nights.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
My sword arm could use some work.
What's this? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a... If only my collection... Alas, and 'twould wound my... If your curiosity... The man's home is located...
Shall we seek some answers?
always a fresh breeze blowing down here.
Now, where was our bounty?
Now here's a welcome sight.
There's got to be something fun to do.
A chance to put my welcome and fine ale. Take it easy today. You're acting up. Wait for the equipment to come. The rules at your leisure.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strength, pray, make use of the key. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? I know this sigil well. Let me see. Pray make haste in Omega clue, though 'tis clear, though the political situation, I fear such a part. At any rate, I will investigate these only once we have gleaned, and ere it slips my mind. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me. But I am afraid I have yet to uncover. Would Your Majesty be willing to venture to Vermont's east? Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet, even were he to be removed. But if there's aught that can... He seems a man of prey.
Queen Regent Deesa appears to be working in concert with this Phaser's fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
It's this way.
Can't wait for the new equipment. Hubris is Land's worst enemy.
Not a foe in sight.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of phantoms. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
beyond repair. Arisen, are you all right?
Seems our foe has recognized our victory.
Ought we to pursue and eliminate the stragglers?
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
See that you say? Ideal for tossing at our other foes.
One of us has been drenched!
Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Well, well. Colour me surprised.
Are you in need of healing, Arisen?
We've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
Understood.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen. I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
Good. I'd just about breathed my fill of stagnant air. There's ought to be found there.
Can you not see it? We ought to take a closer look.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. I fear I shall lose sight of you if you go much further.
I'll go and open the chest.
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
What I wouldn't give for a map, particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
Understood.
We ought to keep watch. Lest we... Wait!
Enraged our foe.
Reckless opponent.
Am I expected to pick that up? It is a blatant trap, and best ignored. 'Twould be foolish to invite undue risk upon ourselves.
Indeed, one never can be too cautious. The way forward is unclear. How are we to proceed?
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance?
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Unchecked, and we'll soon find daggers in our backs. Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better us. Might we remove this hindrance?
I'm poised to strike. Just say the word. Shall I assist?
an impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Indeed, you are correct.
This is rather thrilling.
Quickly now! Our master beckons!
'Tis easily done.
We'll pull through yet!
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You will share my desolation and my hunger.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to abandon it. Lend me your aid.
Spell customs! Avoid at all costs!
Watch out! Their most priority is the doubtless fate.
All together now! The attack has won!
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing!
This is the product of your heathenness.
All taking the initiative, I'll have you know. Over here!
So worthy of fortune, won't save our best will do.
It goes.
Keep a measured distance and observe our foe before you strike. Lashing out at random shan't see us to victory.
Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as...
Ulrika, glad I...
Forgive me. I'd best go.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. It's a style, all a patchwork of technique.
to do? He really ought to have written.
This might be worth a read.
Oh, oh, no, I'm an apothecary, so when I had... Well, it will be a shame to return him. What? Suppose there's no hot. Seems my luck's not as...
We could make the...
Hello again, sir. Say... Oh, I haven't much to offer in return.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Is that you, no? Oh, fine. Wait, listen. The brave fools. I'll go and search. I'm not afraid. So I thought, please, sir. I worry. Many thanks. Go into the forest. This won't work, will it? But my brother and I suppose there's only... I'll have to show you. Just be alert. I'll need you to watch it. Right.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
Well met. Fulminous ship. I picked it up in... Can't speak for its contents. Hope to see you again.
Our coin reserves are much depleted after that indulgence.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin. The pawns in this party are women all.
And yet no two of us are the same.
It is a remarkable treasure we've found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
We'd best
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour.
Is that all? Yeah. I've only just enlisted. You saved me this time. Well, I'd best be...
This is a good spot. I've camped here with my brother many...
There's no spice as savory as eating outdoors.
We've got goblins!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Are you hurt?
That's it. I've had enough. That's it. I'd thought...
Aye, 'twas a near...
I think I'll be...
Save your thanks, Nook.
From where I'm standing... Anyway, the sooner the better.
Aye, you'll hear no complaint.
We ought to avoid combat if we can. Our priority is to see our charge delivered safely.
I shall wait. An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savour the scene.
True enough.
Very well. I shall await further orders. I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings. Anything might lurk in these depths. We would do well to be prepared.
Surely naught is beyond our combined experience.
Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen? I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Let us finish this quickly. I am well aware of the particulars. This triumph will spur us into the next.
Where there's a way in, there's a way out. I knew we'd put that cave behind us.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.
Right you are.
I shall come at once, Arisen. stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
We must save it for a time of dire need.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength. Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder.
Oh, let us begin at once. You have my gratitude. In fact, unlike those of... but I can see this is no revelation. Not so for those of Elvenmake, however. Mayhap you will find the sentiment strange. We are taught that arrows, I admit, yet with this bow... Huzzah! What a feat! I can hardly believe it. This marvel is enough to think that I should... It is a strange thought. I'd nearly given up on myself. My performance with the ingenuity... It is all very well. I am decided. With this as my weapon...
Seems Sir Glyndor's doubts no longer plague him, and his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery.
Indeed, you are correct.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Tis no great shock to me. I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
I shall wait.
Here again? I might have known.
Where your overconfidence does not lead to incaution.
Then I shall remain by your side.
A hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Wolves, if I've ever seen them.
Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
Pray, light your lantern, Master.